We have more in this report. Is drawing ever nearer, with officials not resting on their laurels to make the Gambia one of the best tourist destinations in the world. Referred to as the Smiling Coast by many tourists who have had experiences in the country, officials are still filling the gaps for more success stories in the coming tourist seasons. It is in this vein that the Gambia Tourism Authority trained scores of security operators in a long day of deliberations where the importance of peace and security to the advancement of tourism were key topics of discussions.
Tourism is one sector which is very, very fragile and volatile and reacts and responds very, very swiftly to security. Whenever there is insecurity, tourism is one of the sectors to suffer first. And given that the sector is very important to us in the Gambia, we try all that is possible to make sure that there is security so that the sector will not suffer.
The Gambia Tourism Security Unit's pivotal role in ensuring a safer tourist season was also dilated on. At the high point of tourist seasons, where the toils of the summer are reaped, tourists from all over the world are lured into spending this time of the year in the Gambia. The stability of their visit, officials say, depends on the country's peacefulness.
One of the main selling points of the Gambia is our peace and security. And this is why your presence here is very, very important. Because with peace and security, we know that we have an edge over any competitor in this war.
With a teeming number of security operators in audience, their readiness for the capacity enhancement effort was deliberated on. Lieutenant Ba declared the resolve to increase performance and heighten the standard of tourism in the Gambia.
The annual pre-season training of members of the Tourism Security Unit, which is made to prepare members of the unit to rehearse their skills in the performance of their duty, as the season is just at the corner.
Security, being one of the most valued assets in the world today, has seen various means to strengthen its grasp. With tourism being one of the most important sectors in the Gambia, reinforcing peace and stability to advance its development is a venture of great importance. For Grts News, I am Ajami Cisse. You can also follow that story in other Grts programs live on our website, that is at www.grts.gm. There you can also monitor Grts Radio live. We will be back with news from beyond our borders after this break. Welcome back. The Syrian government turned to the army to put down the protest, but the soldiers, though, have been crossing the lines in increasing numbers as armed defectors. Syria watchers say this could soon pose a serious challenge to the regime of Bashar al-Assad. Let's look at the CNN report for more.
In late July, former Air Force officer Colonel Riyad al-Assad announced the formation of the Free Syrian Army, the first effort to organize an armed resistance made up mostly of defectors. He states, "The mission is to stand with and protect the people." We reached him by phone in his safe haven in Turkey, close to the border with his homeland. The regime turned the army into its private gang that was killing people, killing innocents, he says. In recent weeks, the number of defections has accelerated, though for now the force numbers in just the thousands, a mere fraction of the power the Assad regime has at its disposal. But this armed entity could signal a considerable turning point in the Syrian uprising. "We are carrying out operations on Syrian lands," al-Assad claims. "They are fearful. We are causing them losses." Facebook pages of the Free Syrian Army and its Khalid bin Walid Brigade list their clashes with Syrian security forces. One claim, for example, takes responsibility for killing 4 snipers. CNN cannot independently verify these statements, but events on the ground appear to show violence increasing in areas where the defections are concentrated, like Homs and Rastan, with losses reported on both sides. Al-Assad believes that as the cycle of violence and death continues, more defections will occur, claiming that the morale among the government's already fatigued troops, mostly Sunni, is rapidly declining. But he says, in the face of such a brutal regime, defecting is a hard decision. One also needs to be aware the regime might well retaliate against their families. Al-Assad says they need international help to bring down the Assad regime. We are asking the international community and the United Nations to support us by establishing a no-fly zone and a naval blockade, and with weapons, Al-Assad says. With this, he believes the Free Syrian Army can secure an area to operate from within Syria, a safe zone that would encourage more defections and provide protection. After 7 months of ruthlessly targeting mostly peaceful demonstrators, Al-Assad says the Syrian government left them with no choice. This regime will stay until the last drop of blood, he explains. This is a regime built on the use of force, and it cannot be brought down except for by force. Many activists we've spoken to are now reluctantly talking about the need of self-defense, realizing its necessity in the face of a regime that refuses to back down, but dreading the potential consequences. Arwa Damon, CNN, Beirut.
We take a look at the weather after this break. Time for the weather report now, courtesy of the Central Focused Office.
Oh yes, you can drive your way there with the Elton to Mecca Japale Kafo promo. The Hajj is possible. Stay loyal or become a member of the Elton Japale Kafo today and enjoy the double take. Because every time you fill your tank at any of our Elton stations, you get a chance to be in our monthly raffle draw. To take home lots of goodies like gallons of oil, bags of rice, bags of sugar, vehicle accessories, and much more. Plus a chance to become the lucky winner of the Elton to Mecca Japale Kafo fully paid Hajj expenses. Remember, it's a double take. Your single loyalty for the monthly draw and the Elton to Mecca Japale Kafo final draw to be held just before the Hajj. For more information, drop by any of our Elton stations. Elton, a new vision of service.
Hello viewers, welcome to the weather forecast. We begin with the summary. The day today was warm, humid and partly cloudy. We now propose a look at the image captured at 16:30 hours, indicating the presence of scattered convective clouds over Gulf of Guinea states, dense over the central and part of the eastern continent. North and south remain dry and stable during the period. For the forecast tonight, we'll be expecting warm, humid and partly cloudy atmosphere to prevail over the entire country, and the day tomorrow will be mainly sunny, warm and humid. Winds will be northeasterlies in orientation and light to moderate in speed. Minimum temperatures will be expecting 24 degrees Celsius over Banjul, Yundum, Karawan and Sibanor, whilst Jinoy and the rest of the country will be 25 degrees Celsius. For the maximum temperatures, we'll be expecting 33 degrees Celsius over Banjul, 34 over Yundum, 35 degrees Celsius over Karawan, Sibanor, Jinoy and Kawur, while Sapo, Janjamburi will be 34 degrees Celsius warm, and Basse, Fatota will be 36 degrees warm in the afternoon. The sun will rise at 06:53 and will set at 18:54. We now take a quick look at the international forecast. Thanks for watching and have a pleasant evening.